Hey, what's up, everybody? This is definitely not gonna be a long video, but I just want to share a little story, a true story. I want to share. You know, I just want to say, there's a reason why we should follow the scripture. The scripture really applied to our life each and every day. You can learn something from just following God's commandments, just following the scripture. God laid it out for us perfectly. If we just follow the scripture, we won't have half of the problems we got. Some of the world won't even be in the turmoil like it is right now if we only just obey God's scripture. The story I'm about to tell is a true story, and I just want to share it. There's a reason why God said we shouldn't commit adultery. We should honor our marriage, and that's the problem. A lot of people don't honor their relationship at all. They think, like the old saying goes, they think the grass is green on the other side, but like they say, the grass is green wherever you water it. If you water your own grass, it'll be greener if you just take care of that. But a lot of people choose not to. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this story. This is based on a true story, so let me just start it off with this. It was this couple. It was this married couple, and they was together for 12 years. And the wife, she got she worked at this job or whatever. She worked at her job. Of course, she worked at the job. She worked at this job, and at her job, something happened, so she had to travel out of town for 3 days. And when she had to travel out of town for 3 days, the husband he was kind of upset. He didn't quite understand why she had to leave for 3 days. So he didn't want her to go, but she had to go leave for 3 days to take care of something that happened out of town through her job. But anyway, so he went from being sad to thinking about all the stuff he can do while his wife is gone. And cheating was far from his mind. He wasn't even thinking about cheating at all. But when he ran it by his friends, they was talking about hitting a nightclub. So they suggested that he go with them. So he did. So, told his wife goodbye or whatever like that. Kissed her. You know how people do. And then he went to the nightclub with his friends. But anyway, as he was at this club, people dance and whatever they do, what they do at the nightclubs and things like that, dancing, drinking, whatever like that. And it was a lady, that was looking at him or whatever like that. But he was trying to avoid it, but his friends was telling him, man, go holler at her, man. You should go see what's up with her. She like you, dude. You tripping. He wanted to really honor his marriage, though. But he ended up going over there anyway. When he went over there, she didn't waste no time. She started kissing on him and stuff well, not really kissing on him, but just showing him, hello. Really just showing him some attention or whatever like that. So when she kissed him or whatever like that, they left. They ended up leaving. Now, remind you, he didn't want to go talk to her, but his friends kind of edged him to go talk to her. But still, that's still his fault. Your friends could encourage you to do whatever. That don't mean you have to do it, though. But anyway, he ended up going over there and talking to her. And, the conversation the conversation went from them talking to them going to her house. But that's what she suggested. But he said, I only stay right down the street. So he just went to his crib and he knocked her off. You know what I mean? That same night. Anyway, fast forward. Now, I did tell you this is a true story, right? So there's a lesson in this too. But anyway, fast forward. It was a one night stand. He didn't see her for about 3 years, about 3.5 years went by. Yeah, about 3 or 4 years went by. And 3 or 4 years, as 3 or 4 years went by, at 3 or 4 years went by, he went to the hospital because he kept having complications with stuff. So he ended up going to the hospital. After 3 or 4 years went by that he had sex with a girl. He didn't really think nothing of it though, but he went to the hospital because he kept having problems and stuff like that. And while he was at the hospital, they ran tests on him and stuff like that. They ran tests on him and did blood work, everything like that. Well, anyway, the test came back because let me just say this. He thought that, you know, it's colds or, you know, stuff like that because he was pretty healthy. So he didn't think nothing of it. And honestly, he forgot all about that chick that he smashed about 4 years ago. But anyway, he ended up going to he ended up getting test runs and all that stuff like that. And it came back, he had HIV and it was in the last stage. So he ended up telling his wife, he ended up telling his wife what happened. She wasn't trying to hear it. But he ended up telling his wife what happened, explained to her what happened and this and that. And once he found out he was messed up, but he went to go look for the chick. I forgot her name though. I don't really want to say her name, but he ended up finding a chick that did that. No, he went to go look for the chick that did that to him. And so he went by her friend's house, and his friend, her friend, told him that she died a year after she met him, because her friend didn't know either. She didn't know either. She was hiding. She didn't even know either. But her friend told him that night that they did that, she ended up dying a year after they had sex. So he went back home and had to explain to his wife, you know, everything. He told her everything. And she was devastated. She ended up leaving him. But you know, when he told her everything, he told her, he was like, they might just go and stay together since she's sick too. He was like, you sick, I'm sick, we might just go and stay together. That's what he told her. But she just said she don't want to be with him no more, so she ended up leaving him. And he ended up dying. He ended up dying like I don't know how long it was after she left him, but he wanted her to take care of him because he was sick. When he found out he was in his last stages anyway, he was sick. He wanted his wife to take care of him, but she didn't even want to be with him no more, so she left him. And the ending is, you know, he ended up dying. He ended up dying from AIDS. And this is a true story. And the only reason why I'm telling this story because there's a lot of people out here reckless. They don't even care no more. Like I know a lot of people out here just living foul. You see it all day on the internet. People have no regards for their relationship at all. Everybody do things in secret, you know, behind the scene. Nobody care about nothing no more. No, people don't even respect their marriage anymore. It's like that's the norm now, just to hop from this person to that person and that person. People are even being bold with it. Women being bold with it, men being bold with it. They know they married, they know they're in a relationship, and they don't even care. You know, just say, like, when you don't follow, when you doing, and that's is what God say, thou shalt not commit adultery. When you don't follow that, when you don't follow the scripture, you're gambling with your life. You're gambling with your life. There's a reason why God said you shouldn't commit adultery. There's a reason behind that. I'm just telling everybody out there, it's really not worth it. You know, not saying your story going to end up like this story, but it could. Hell, you can even get killed behind, you know, sleeping with somebody's wife or husband. You can even get killed behind that. I'm just saying, just respect your marriage. You don't have to go outside of your marriage to be happy. That same energy you're giving to the other person you want to cheat with, give that same energy to your spouse. Talk things out. Try to work it out. Seriously, if you're praying, people really pray about it. Like, it's not worth it in the end because you never know what could happen. It's not even worth it. Let God be the head of your life. Let God be the head of your marriage too. No marriage is Marriage is gonna have problems. That's just what it is. But if you really truly care about that person, y'all can work through them problems. Like honestly, seriously, work through your marriage. And we all may feel like it's better on the other side, but it's really not. It's not even worth it. You only take one time to mess up, and it could. Some people get chances, and some people, one time they mess up, it's over with for them. Just like in this situation. He probably never thought she looked good, didn't have protected sex, and he smashed her and ended up catching AIDS and didn't think none of it. Because he wasn't really the cheating type. But about almost 4 years later, he ended up paying for it. Ended up having full-blown AIDS. Cheating in his marriage. And it only costed him, slept with that woman one time, and look, it cost him his life. So I just want to encourage anybody out there, if you're in a relationship and you truly value your relationship and you truly love your spouse, but you're just having problems, I would just encourage you, just work through your problems much as you can. Let God be the head of your marriage, the head of your relationship, and the head of your life, and everything to work out. But don't go outside your marriage and outside your relationship looking for to be fulfilled, because it's not going to fulfill you. It's going to give you a lot of heartache and pain in the long run. Because what you do in secret and what you do in the dark is going to come to the light. And it's not worth it. Y'all be peaceful. Y'all be safe. God bless y'all. And take heed to this message. And honor your marriage. Straight up. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.